and welcome. My name is Anne Gingell, and today we are reviewing the sections of Stage 1 of the Understanding by Design template. As we review Stage 1, watch the screen to see the template details. The first stage of the Understanding by Design template focuses on defining what students should learn, understand, and be able to do by the end of a unit. This stage, called Identify Desired Results, serves as the foundation for all later planning. It ensures that teaching and assessment stay focused on meaningful, long-term learning goals rather than short-term memorization or isolated activities. The course, unit, and course design summaries provide the context for the unit. Its course title, duration, and how long it fits within the larger curriculum. It clarifies who the learners are, where the unit belongs in the course sequence, and the delivery format, for example, face-to-face, blended, or online. Instructors describe their purpose in developing the course, identify whether they are serving as the subject matter expert, future instructor, or course designer, and specify the intended time frame for teaching. This section grounds the unit in its academic and organizational context and sets the stage for intentional course design. Next, the unit overview summarizes what the unit is about in clear, simple language. Following this, the big idea captures the heart of the unit, the central concept that ties all lessons together. The big idea should inspire learning and help students see relevance beyond the classroom. It represents the why behind the content, giving meaning to the knowledge and skills being taught. The professional organization section identifies the professional organizations that define the standards of competencies relevant to the course. For example, in health information programs, the Commission on Accreditation for Health Informatics and Information Management Education, or CAHIM, establishes the professional competencies that ensure alignment with current industry practice. Listing these organizations connects to the real-world expectations and authentic work demands. In the Competencies section, instructional designers list the specific standards or competencies the unit will address. These represent the required knowledge areas or performance expectations defined by the accrediting or professional body. As authors Wiggins and McTighe describe, standards are like building code. They establish essential quality and structure, but they are not the purpose of the design. Including these early ensures that instruction, activities, and assessment all align with the broader institutional and professional goals. Next, transfer goals describe what the student should be able to do independently with their learning in future situations, outside the classroom and without instructor support. These long-term goals capture how students will apply their learning in real-world contexts. Transfer is the ultimate goal of education because it demonstrates that students can adapt and use what they've learned flexibly and meaningfully in new situations. The meaning section focuses on how students make meaning from their learning experiences and develop deeper conceptual understanding. It includes two complementary elements. First, with essential questions, which are open-ended, thought-provoking questions that encourage inquiry, reflection, and discussion. They help students think critically, connect ideas, and explore underlying principles rather than just recall facts. Next, understandings are the big takeaways that students should retain long after the unit ends. Each begins with students will understand that, and expresses an enduring idea, generalization, or principle that students can apply beyond the classroom. Together, essential questions and understandings foster deeper meaning and guide students towards independent thinking and conceptual insight. The final part of Section 1, or acquisition, identifies what students will know and be able to do by the end of the unit. Knowledge represents essential facts, definitions, and concepts that students should recall accurately. Skills are the specific abilities and processes students should demonstrate, such as applying methods, analyzing data, interpreting results, or using tools effectively. These elements form the foundation for measurable learning outcomes and guide the creation of aligned assessments in later sections. Stage 1 of the UBD template ensures a purposeful and coherent unit design. It progresses logically from understanding context and competencies to defining knowledge skills or acquisition to developing deep understanding or meaning, and finally to applying learning independently or transfer. Each part builds on the previous one, ensuring that teaching, learning, and assessment remain aligned and meaningful. As authors Wiggins and McTighe emphasize, backward design begins with the end in mind, helping students understand by design, not by chance.